Welcome back. Hopefully it works. Yay! Hi and welcome back to another stream of mine, Allison the Sassy Baker. Sometimes sassy, sometimes a baker, I don't know. Sometimes we're cooking like today. I have two cats up here who decided that cooking obviously involves them. Wave hi, kitty kitty. There's one who's black. There's the second one who's gray. You know, guys, I've told you this maybe 2 or 3 times. I don't think cats are involved in the cooking process. But you're so cute and I'm gonna pet you anyway. I know, you guys. Yes, but you need to get down. Yes, I don't think cooking involves cats. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm the worst. Alright, as always, let me know if the volume doesn't work for you guys. Let me know what you want to see. If you have any questions for me. Alright, so without further ado, let us get into today's awesome sauce fun. So, and by the way, butter is a necessity when we cook turkey, and we're going to need a lot of it. Alright, let me just wash up here for a second. Alright, we're definitely going to need a saucepan. I've already got a sheet foiled, or a pan foiled and ready for my turkey. Which is sitting in the, away from here right now. Sorry, I'm just trying to get myself organized here. Alright, so when we're doing turkeys, the important thing to remember is, well, there's a couple things. Stuffing goes in the turkey, and then you can take it out, but then it like cooks, and then it soaks up all the turkey juice, and it ends up super yummy. So I bought 2 types. I got the classic herb seasoned, and I got the cornbread. Both super delicious, and I do about half and half. So, village chimes, comfort trumpet is loud. He loves to love us innocent. Alright, so to start with, what I like to do is get an onion and some celery chopped up. We're going to cook it down in a saucepan with some butter. Once those get soft, then we're going to add in our seasonings here. You can put like turkey, or you can put like chicken broth or vegetable broth or whatever you have. Honestly, it's going to, the point is not to put too much moisture, because we want the turkey to be the juice that combines all that and gets it soft. So after however many hours it's going in there, I'll do the calculations for y'all in a little bit. Yeah, I really hope everything's working. All right, let me do a test real quick just to make sure everything's working. Switch. Really broken hearts to live to all the deep. My mother drink a pint of beer. The nurse hurt the corn. rock body rock. Okay, always good news when you can actually hear yourself. So, yes, this is a cat. Again, cats think that cooking is alright, I gotta get going on this. But you can see what I deal with. The rocky road and all the way to Dublin, walk the rock. Alright, I need to switch it to something that's actually copyright proof. So let's do this, Gilbert and Sullivan. So the reason you'll always hear like a Gilbert and Sullivan is I know it's copyright free because they're from the 18th century and they're long dead. And I love them and their music. So 29 videos. We think we can play them all. Por favor. New substitutions. Alright, let's hope it actually plays my playlist this time. That would be lovely. Okay. So it's always hard to determine what day to do a stream on. I just happen to need to cook the turkey anyway, so I figured I'd just show you guys. So yeah, I hope people drop in, and if not, that's okay. I'll just be talking to myself, which is what I do anyway, so not much different. But if you're new, please feel free to comment, follow me, please, subscribe if you'd like, that'd be great. Donate, although I gotta get the donate widgets back up and working before I can do any of that, but it'd be nice in theory. Alright, right now I'm attempting to peel this massive onion. It is thick. I'm trying a different type than usual. Get ourselves muted. And like I said, right now, it's important to get the celery and onion going in my saucepan so we can get the turkey cleaned up, ready to get put on, and get cooking, because it's a very long process. Will I be streaming the entire time? More than probably not. But there is some, I will be doing some stuff in between. I have some Blackberry. The reason it says Blackberry vodka is I do have some Blackberry vodka that I need to. I'm doing some homemade Blackberry vodka this year, and sorry, and I just need to do the next steps on it, which is basically emptying out. I'll show you. We're emptying out my blackberries or we're straining them. Fuck. Wreck. I swear this happens every stream to me now. Oh. One time. One time. Would it kill you? One time not to fall? Actually, I got lucky since it was still in the wrapper this time. Last time it was not. And it was a mess. Okay. Throw 4 tablespoons. So half a stick of, I use unsalted butter. It really doesn't matter because I'm going to add in spices and seasonings and stuff. Up to you with your comfortability. I'm keeping it low right now because I haven't chopped up anything yet. Okay, I'm getting a bowl out for my onion here. I'm keeping the butter out and handy because we're going to need it again. Believe it or not. What? No. I can't even. What? I have to log into. Never mind. I give up. And you up? Oh, that's why it sounds big. Sorry, I'm just checking something real quick. There you go. Just to make sure that if you did decide to say hi, that I can see that it's you. I was doing some testing on the widgets and stuff today, so we're a bit off. So I'm hoping it works. We'll see. I did some testing though, and it said it's supposed to work. So if you follow me or you're new, it should actually come up this time. Huzzah! Unlike last time, we were having a struggle last time. I didn't want to do shit. Alright. When itty bitty tiny knife fails, we're going to go with the good stuff here. Sorry, I didn't turn it back. So, I'm cutting up my big ass onion. This is just a yellow onion. Oh, and you are quite content. Exceedingly polite, and I think it's only right to return a compliment. Exceedingly polite, and it's only right to return a compliment. That military beast sound never used to never the emergency. Alright, how's that? Alright, it's probably going to make my eyes tear up because it is very, very, very new. Or still green. So, do prepare yourself for that. Okay. So what I love about onions is it kind of does a lot of the work for you as long as you cut it up like into smaller pieces. It's going to break apart on its own. So one thing I love about onions. The other thing I hate about or on the other hand, what I hate about onions is it makes you cry. Every time. Maybe not every time, but usually I put them in the fridge and they hang out there for a while, but that is not the case with this one. I just bought them yesterday. Usually not that stupid, but whatever. Sometimes you can even wash it off if you want. Just to try and like knock some of the juice out, but it doesn't always work either. Sometimes you just gotta bear through the pain. Okay. execution that I'm given around suit with sisters, aunts, cousins, and okay. Alright. I'm just sort of sorting through. Some of them is like more peel than onion. So I will set that aside. I'm going to fill up a bowl. This is actually going to get really full, so I'm going to get a bigger bowl. I polished up this hand so carefully that now I am the ruler of the Queen's Navy. Alright. I used a Vodka. Alright, awesome. So, you see my onion board is getting full. My cutting board is getting full. I'm going to put it in this deformed ass bowl. For the cross-examination at the Institute. That cross-examination did so well for me that now I am the ruler of the Queen's Navy. Alright. Partnership. A junior partnership I seen was the only ship that I ever had seen. But that kind of ship so suited me that now I am the ruler of the Queen's Navy. Alright. Like I said, just trying to get this going here. And there we go. Cut it up. It doesn't matter the size chunks. Like I said, it's just going to get absorbed anyway by the turkey juice, and it's going to come together really well. So, and we can break up any like of the big chunks that are stuck together once it's in the saucepan. Just basically chopping it to like this size, almost like if you quarter an apple or slice it in thirds rather. Ooh, I apologize. I am starting to cry. This onion is getting to me. Alright, let's hurry this up. Ooh. Oh, my eyes. They're burning out of my retinas. You don't need eyes, Allison. Never mind, Alright, next up is our celery. I'm going to go ahead and get that out. It's already out, but I'll go ahead and get that prepped while I wash my hands here. Excuse me. Ugh. I'm dying. Feels like it. I got it. Alright. So my butter's melted, so it is good to go. I always I just bought some sticks. What I'm gonna do, you always take the rubber band off. For a humble captain's daughter, for a gallant captain's daughter, Lord of Ruth. So I do need more celery for our for the day after turkey, which is cream of turkey. So I'm only going to take a few stalks here and leave the rest for tomorrow's important bit. I'm going to give these guys a wash. Especially pay attention to like where the root meets. I'll show you in a minute what I'm talking about. And it does get fairly dirty. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and turn up the temperature, get this to a nice boiling, and then as soon as we get this all cut up, it's going in the saucepan with some onions. All right, that's what I mean, like always pay attention to cream here. This is basically what we're looking for. You can't even see it because it's melted. There. Melted butter. Alright, I'm just going to leave it on the stove for a minute though while we're getting this done. This guy's in a little rough shape, but that's okay. It'll cook down. There was not many good selections when I was at the store yesterday, so always cut off this bottom piece. And then I cut up from where you'll always see the divot, and I cut just below that. Sometimes you get a good one where, like, you know, you can actually get some of the stalk. If you want, a lot of people save this kind of stuff in their onion, their extra onion stuff, and carrots or whatever else they have, and make a stock, or you can make your own homemade stock. I'm not that good. I don't use vegetable stock a lot. Or you can compost it in your garden. Or you can be completely horrible like me and do nothing. Alright. So what I do is we cut it in half. This one's kind of small, but I'm still going to do fourths. And I'll show you what that looks like here in a second. So just go carefully along the stalk, and then you have 4. And then it's hang down by little thread up here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bunch it together like this. And then, I know it's hard to see, but then we're going to just do small cuts while it's all bunched together. And just be careful of your fingers. Keep moving them back as you're going. Whee! Lady is a sign. So, in the end, they kind of look like about this big. Alright, and just repeat that. I did 4 stalks this time. You can do however many you want. If you like celery, go for it. If not, less. But I do think it does add to the flavor of the stuffing. I can imagine it without it. And I definitely need it for tomorrow's cream of turkey, because that is a key ingredient. Well, I will say tomorrow because I might be going to my family's, but Sundays, whatever. The day that you do your leftovers. But anyway, my plan is to do turkey pot pies. So cream of turkey and then turkey pot pie. So I'll make probably a big batch of cream of turkey, and then maybe use the leftovers. If Devontae lets me get leftovers. But anyway, I'm putting the cream of turkey over noodles. And then the turkey pot pies, I'll do a homemade crust for it. Alright. Alright. And again, hopefully some people start watching me. If not, that's okay. This is more for my dinner anyway. What was that? The side is clean. It was. It was a cat. Yeah, right. It was the cat. Alright. Last one here, and then I'll turn the butter back on. Alright, you can still kind of hear it simmering, or at least I can. Alright, so again, cut it in half. And then cut those halves in halves. So you got 4. Bunch it together. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. So then we're just cutting them into little pieces. And watch your fingers. Every step with caution, fear, we will soar. We say, all right. Here is. Hey, look, it came on. This is the one I think I have. Or at least it's always comes up right afterward. And it's greatly to his credit that he is an Englishman. And here is what it looks like. So we got our celery all chopped up. Looks super delicious, smells super delicious. We got our whole ass onion. We're gonna go ahead, put on the steamy steams. I'm gonna real quick put this in here. A little less work I gotta do. To belong to other nations. All right, it did not take long for it to get that bubbling. So just very carefully pour it in your 4 tablespoons of butter. All right, and then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna scoop that up and try to get everything buttered. I like to do salt. That's a lot of salt. Pepper. Onion powder. And some garlic powder. I'm gonna need a bigger saucepan. I decided. Alright. So my celery and onions with the butter. Just giving it a toss in here. It has salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. Alright, to get it going, I'm putting it on high. And I'm going to go ahead and cover it up. Yay! Okay. So, without further ado, we can't do this until these are softened. So I'm going to move on to my next step, which is getting the turkey prepped. All right. When I can tell it's like a rifle from a javelin. And prices I'm all wary at. and when I know precisely what is meant by commissariat. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Bad girl. Meliara, can you please use the litter box for once? These cats, I swear. To my one viewer, thank you. I appreciate it. Alright, just wanted to make sure everything's working. Please let me know if you can't hear me or anything. I did a test. If the music's too loud, just let me know. Other than that, it's time to get the turkey started. I'm going to get this guy out the way after giving it a quick rinse off. Kind of like to clean as I go, especially because I need all this stuff for tomorrow. So, getting my cutting board clean is a priority. My big ass knife. My little baby knife. And let's see. Perfect. Time to move on. Alright, I will show you this process if I can. It's kind of gross, so now I just gotta find my scissors. Alright. Attempting as much as I can to let you guys get the full view. That's true. Have you even known where it is open? Alright, give me 1 second, guys. Person? That's right. I said over frequently, only once. Okay. I can never find my scissors when I need them. Guess that's what we have the knife for. It's just a little more annoying. I have to do it this way. And it's whatever. Alright. First, we gotta get it out of its container. Alright. There's a lot of juice involved with this process. So it's all gonna come seeping out. Alright. Okay. Real quick, before I get too involved with this, I'm just gonna give my little guys a stir here. Ooh, it smells super delicious. That butter's cooking, getting them nice and, well, attempting to get them nice and soft. Again, kind of giving it a rough stir to get, to break up those pieces of onion I was telling you about a little while ago. All right, back on. All right. Like I said, I already have a pan ready to go, and I'm going to go ahead and move the turkey out and put it on here. And then we'll remove the guts and stuff. The guts. That would be that. Actually, I need a bag to put all this in. I'll be right back. Well, hello. How are you, Mama? You're naughty. You're naughty. Go in the box. Go somewhere. Here. Alright, I got a paper or a plastic bag here to put some of the cups in. Still got some ice in there, which is never good. Alright. Dump out the turkey. Heavy. Alright. Then we gotta make sure everything gets out of here. Usually comes with like for a minute. I'm just going to set it up on my thing. Wash my hands. Hello. I never said it was the easiest process to cook a turkey. That's for damn sure. Sorry about that. Give me 1 second while I clean up, y'all. I'm gonna give my guys over here another stir while I attempt to remember how to cook a turkey. I wasn't 100% sure. Okay, so where the neck used to be, they always, including Butterball, hide a in the neck cavity. They hide a plastic bag. Yep, right here, with all of the extra stuff, or the neck and stuff. All right, under the flap of skin. Okay, I think I got that now. What my father used to do was as best as he could manage, you'd always wrap the wings underneath the bird to cook. Alright. I am not having much luck with that. That's enough. That's okay. Oh. I am struggling today. It usually doesn't take this much struggles. To be honest, I don't cook it very often. And I don't think I cooked one last year because of COVID. Oh yeah, because last year was like there was a shortage and they were really expensive, so we never ended up getting one, I don't believe. So, kind of a year out of practice, but that's okay. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Alright. These are looking good. Let me show you what this looks like real quick, and then I'm going to add the stuffing in. Then we're going to start getting the oven ready. So translucent mostly. Don't forget the turkey will provide the rest of it. What temperature do I cook a Butterball turkey at?
Here's information from Butterball.
Alright. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take out one of these guys and put it lower. Alright, it's 325. Alright, like I said, half cornbread. Half herb. Sorry, I know we're doing a lot at once here. That is the way cooking goes sometimes. Alright. The rest of this we're saving for when it comes out. Excuse me, for when the turkey comes out. And we get all that nice drippings. Alright. What I'm doing here is I'm just mixing up my onion, celery, and the two types of stuffing. And you can pick whatever. Our main objective is so that it's not super moist right now, but it's enough that it holds together. So that is our goal. And I will show you as soon as I get it incorporated what that looks like. And usually the onion and celery is enough to kind of get that. You can always put in some more melted, or you can always put in some more butter, or you can always put in a little bit of stock if you happen to have some. I'm going to add just a little bit more butter into mine personally. All right. All right, like I said, that's why I keep out the butter for this. Ooh, I'm actually going to break it up just a little bit more. And then we're going to toss it in there, put the lid back on, and keep it low for a few minutes while I get the turkey started. Okay. So, put my butter aside. Right, I'm going to go ahead and bring this back over so you can see what I'm going to do. Give me 1 second, I'll readjust that once I wash my hands. Our oven is set to 325 and it's getting going. Alright, I'm going to stir this up real quick. Since our butter has had a chance to kind of melt here a little bit. And we're going to need the stuffing here in just a minute. So, it probably won't kill us for just a little bit of water in this. But not too much. Just enough to soak it. Alright, and then we're just going to mix that up real quick. Perfect. And I'm just keeping that on low for a minute. Or on like a medium, sort of low setting. While I get this turkey the way I want it. Okay, so go ahead and bring this up so we can see. So, my turkey. All right, the hardest part for me, because it does require some strength that I do not have. Cat, get out of the damn bag. Cats. Okay. How many minutes per pound for a butterball turkey?
Here is information from Butterball.
All right, so it's usually 15 to 20 minutes per pound for turkey. Ours is 20.81 pounds. I'll do the math here in a minute. All right, and let's see. All right, so I already have taken out the plastic bag. Always make sure you do that. It stays at the neck or else it'll ruin the turkey. It stays under this flap. There's a flap right here where the neck used to be. I've already taken it out. And it's actually kind of a neat flap. We'll be using that for stuffing. I've already, there comes a lot of liquid in the other side where you can put your stuffing and things like that. And let's see. All right, I'm gonna keep that like that. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use my knife and I'm gonna cut the skin. First, where the leg meets the body, there's like skin attached. So we're going to kind of dissect that a little bit. All right. We're gonna do the same thing on this side. Again, where the body meets the leg. So these are the wings right here. But where the body meets the leg, there's a skin of flap. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our knife and we're just gonna split it open. Cat, this is not a cat zone at the moment. Or at any moment. All right, I'm gonna turn it all the way back around here so I can see what I'm doing. Boy, hopeful. So, what my dad did was, after he cut it, and I'll show you in a minute, but it's another place to put stuffing. It's also a place to put some butter, and seasoning. It's really gonna make sure, to cook all the way through, because you can see how far my knife goes, all the way down. It's a huge place, that you don't want to leave, undone. So anyway, you don't have to do it completely down to the edges or anything like that. Our main goal is to be able to get the stuffing in, A, and B, just to be able to, there we go. Kind of lift it up a little bit more too, so yeah. All right, this looks good. We got our cavity here. It's ready to go. All right. Oh, no. All right, back up. All right. Take some of this and dab it. All right. No, get out. Down. Thank you. All right. So, next what we're going to do is make sure I got everything. Usually, we cut just a little. I want to say this may not be part of the turkey. What all needs to come out of a turkey before you cook it?
According to the kitchen, 30 minutes to an hour before roasting. Take the turkey out of the refrigerator. Remove any packaging.
All right, no ma'am, back down. No, no. I know YouTube franchise, but this is a no. All right. Heart, gizzard, and lizard. All right, sorry guys, I'm just reading up on this. Okay. Pretty sure. All right. I don't know. I just don't feel like this is part of it. Who knows? Maybe it is. Okay. Whatever. It can stay. We're going to cut just a little bit right here. Down, Neff. No, ma'am. Back. Okay. Cat, would you please stop? Alright, now I gotta clean myself so I can put my cat in a room so she won't bother us. I'll just flick water. No, ma'am. Back up. Back up. No, ma'am. Down. The joys of live performance. Okay. So, alright. Turkey. Alright, give me just a second. This thing is 20 pounds of yoik. Zoinks. You get to watch me struggle. Alright, this guy is very sad. It's like never been this hard for me to get the damn wing behind it before. Ugh. Because it's getting freaking stuck under the damn things. Okay. This is why it's not PG rated. Because some amount of cussing's involved when you fucking deal with this shit. You know what? I give up. It looks good. How do you fold the wings of a turkey back? Guess that's what YouTube's for.
Cross grip. You gotta take it behind the shoulder. And boom. Submit it. I'll repeat the technique one more time. You're gonna get behind the shoulder, crank it down. It's breaking. And your turkey is submitted. Boom. You just tuck.
Okay. Thank you, turkey jiu-jitsu guy. Actually, it's not too bad right here. It's basically going to look like like it's resting its head. I couldn't quite remember how it looked, to be honest with you. So it was hard to replicate it when I didn't remember how it was supposed to look. So taking it's like it's waving at you. See? This part of the wing and tuck it behind. All right. He looked like he'd be ready to watch this show. Huzzah. And make sure it's in the damn pan. I'm gonna wash my hands again because apparently that's what you do when you cook poultry of any kind. Okay. All right. Now we can move on. Huzzah! Huzzah! All right. I'm going to do put all the seasonings on, then we're gonna stuff the bird, then it's going in the oven for a really long time. A really long time. All right, y'all ready for this? We got our undressed bird. We have here poultry seasoning. Basically, big components: sage, thyme, marjoram, rosemary, black pepper, and nutmeg. Hey, that's interesting. I guess nutmeg was in it. Meg. All right, so like everything, we're just gonna sprinkle it. Sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. Now for turkey, you can do any kind of freaking seasoning you want. Creole, Cajun, poultry. You can make your own with a blend of whatever the hell you want. All right, and I'm basically just gonna rub it in like you're giving it a massage. All right, so rub it in like you're giving it a massage here. Try to get as much of the bird as you can. All right, perfect. Huzzah. All right, massaging the bird. All right, since it didn't have salt, I'm just gonna go ahead and. All right, so probably everyone's like #1 question is how do you keep your bird from drying out? And I got a foolproof method for that. So some pepper. A little garlic powder. And I'm just sprinkling it. You can do whatever. Me well. you guys up to? What are you guys up to? And some onion powder. And again, whatever moderations you want, however much you want. And just kind of massage it in your bird. In and around. All right. Any questions? No. Any comments? Woo. All right. I'm not gonna lie, I always like this part coming up. You may not, some people might find it really gross, but stuffing the bird is next. So, I am going to turn this guy around so you can see what the hell I'm gonna do. Let's see if I turn on this light, if it looks any better. Okay. Sorry, I don't have a expert camera here. If you'd like to donate to my cause, you might actually get to see it. Okay. I'm just going to take a paper towel, kind of just blot this in a little bit. All the extra juice and stuff cooks off anyway, but I'm kind of impatient about that, so that's just a me thing. Alright, we got our stuffing and it smells so good, you guys. Oh my gosh, already. It hasn't even gone in the bird to get all the extra juice. God damn, this is good. Now, of course, if there's any left over, wink. Oh no. What happened to my music? It always happens. Yes, I want to watch. That's why I put it on. Damn it. Okay. So anyway, like all good stuffings, we're just going to give it another little toss here. You see lots of steam coming off this. It is very hot. So we're going to... Hi, princess. Still not for you. It's so good, you guys. It's almost sad what we're gonna do, but we're gonna fill its orifices. All right. So basically, just start dumping. Try not to let it go too far, and we're just gonna push it to the back. You can use your hands. It's just really hot right now. So what's basically gonna happen, I'm gonna tint this, I'm gonna make a tint of foil for the bird. Water gets put in at the bottom. It's going to help that moisture. Basically, as the turkey cooks, it's going to drop its juices and it's going to circulate with the delicious stuffing we just made inside the bird. And it just, so good. Then in the end, we take it out. We'll add the rest of the seasoning, or the rest of the packet. Sometimes you can like re-bake it if you want to make it hot. Because, you know, it takes a while once the turkey, because you have to rest the turkey before you can cut it. All that nonsense. So you can always like reheat it in the oven, like put it in a casserole dish. Yeah, whatever you want to do. Whee! But basically, we're just taking some stuffing and shoving as much as we possibly can in here. We pack it in. Trust me, it is well worth it. Like this whole cavity right here can hold it. All right. Also, we'll be putting slabs of butter in around the turkey before it goes in. So all this makes like a delicious freaking... All right. I'm just going to go ahead and spoon in the mixture. I feel like we're going to... A little less time wasted here. Again, you can use your hand. It's very hot though, so definitely recommend using a spatula or something, or a spoon. Pack it down as firmly as you can. Keep adding stuff in. You can add it to the neck flap. We'll do that in just a little bit once this is all filled up. Any clumps that are coming up, just throw them back in here. All right. All right. Like I said, just stuff it as much as you can, wherever you can. All other nations are defied. But well, they can seal it if they do. I shouldn't be surprised if nations tremble. If you puppers follow the sea, you'll hear a crackling ground. With a yo-hee-ho for the wind is sweet. Your hands are ships in the hands of fall for the hand. Alright, like I said, there's a flap here. You can kind of put a little bit in. But definitely some of it's going to fall out in this spot. Alright. And then we're just going to put the rest of it. Alright, until it's empty. I'm going to pack it down, and then I'll show you what we're going to do next. Alright. So yeah, this is how easy it is to cook a turkey, guys. It's not hard. And I'm not just saying that because I've done it 100 times. I put my money where my mouth is. All right. Let's see if this works. Ooh. Okay. Completely covered. I put some in the legs, some stuffing in the legs like I said I was. You also thanks. Next, we're gonna slab butters in a couple different places. So cut some slits in the turkey again. Just in random slots. By sense of curious chances, liberated them on there. I got my senses. I'm a fucking very gale, as by sometimes is in trances. Alright, my slabs just look basically like this. Focus. There we go. And I'm going to put them in just different slits. Just I slit one on the top. And we're just going to basically try and stuff different places, especially where our especially where we put our stuffing. So, here we go. And when I remember I said you needed about 2 sticks. This whole stick right here is dedicated to this turkey. So, don't be afraid to use the butter. Basically, is what I'm saying. Execution. Alright, this is going to all be amazing when it comes out. As someday it may happen that a victim must be found. I've got a little list. I've got a little list. You can even place one on like top. That's an irritating one. Alright, so what we're going to do, remember I told you that we're going to tint it with aluminum foil. So we leave that on until about 30 minutes before the turkey is done. So I will show you how to calculate all that out in a little bit. And then I will show you, and then basically 30 minutes before we're taking it off. Enthusiastic town. And they're very country by zone. Alright, basically just shove butter where you can in here. A compromising kind. Likewise, why never mind. And top to what's his name? And also again, we're using an entire stick of butter here, so find a place for it. can kind of smear it on there if you want. All right. All right, that is 1 stick butter plus some ooh, it's heavy, so I can't keep doing this, but this is what it looks like. Butter everywhere. So, like I said, tint flap. Tint flap literally is a flap. Alright, just whenever you're doing this, make sure the foil stays inside the pan, or else you're going to have drippings on your oven. Not always advisable. Alright, last but not least, I told you we were going to add water. You okay, Princess? No, leave her alone. Back up. No, ma'am. So basically, it's almost like a steam bath. I'm filling up with water. On each side. I don't want to like drown the damn thing, but we want to make it enough so it doesn't dry out. So, basically, just remember your water bath and you'll be fine. And we can always add more water into this if we need to. That's the best part of this process. So anyway, it's oh, watch out. it is 1:44. Give me a second. To get all this thrown away and cleaned up here. And then we're going to do some calculations. 'Tis what to say is true. 'Tis death to marry you. Here's a hope to here's a hope to here's a hope to do. Alright, just trying to clean this up a tiny bit and then we will get going on the next part. Okay. Particular Alright. I got a big bowl here. Alright. First, I'm thirsty, so apologies. Alright, we're going to start with like the basic, which is 15 minutes. So 15 times 20.81. You can round up and do 21. I like to be a little more precise. No, we can do that. 15 times 21 is 315 minutes. Divide that by 60. So that's 5 hours and a quarter. So 5 hours and 15 minutes is how long it's supposed to be on for. So I'm going to set a timer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unfortunately, I got it in later than I wanted to. So. All right, 6:45 p.m. There's well, let's say 6. 6:45 is about an hour. Give me 1 second. Butterball. Okay. So, 6:45. And then that's 5 hours, and I said 5 hours and a quarter. So it should be done by 7 o'clock, hopefully. So I have my alarm set for 7, but 6:30 is when I'm gonna take off the foil. But we're going to check on it in about a few, like 3 or 4 hours to make sure our oven's not overcooking it. All right. Now comes the fun stuff. what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to record myself for this. Okay. Of course, it's going to happen that people will finally start talking to me as soon as I start recording myself, because obviously that's always how it works, isn't it? So I got my strainer here, and like I said before, our aim is to empty out our blackberry juice, or our blackberry vodka. Basically, before I start recording myself, I've been trying to, or I'm going to try and post more on YouTube, but in shorter segments. So that hopefully I'll get some more viewership. But I thought this was an interesting place to start my own homemade blackberry wine. Or my blackberry vodka, sorry. My dad did blackberry wine. So for a few minutes I will be imparting my not so knowledge. We'll see. On here. So please excuse me while I do that, Twitch. Hi, I'm Allison, and I have blackberry vodka that I attempted to do homemade. Today we're going to be straining out the blackberries into this bowl with a strainer, this clean bowl. If we can get it. This is such a messy process. I'm going to retry that because it did not turn out good. And, fuck, I am struggling. Okay. Oh, God, it smells so good. So, I'm going to try this again. And hopefully this time we're not going to struggle. Hi, I'm Allison, and today I am taking homemade blackberry vodka, and I'm going to be straining out all of the blackberries. So this process I started several months ago, and it is now, I found a recipe on online on Pinterest, and I was like, that looks so delicious. My parents' house always has a ton of blackberries. We've done blackberry wine before, but I was like, blackberry vodka sounds amazing and decadent. So this is what I'm going to be doing. So we're going to go ahead and strain it. I hope it tastes good. We're going to have to test it just to make sure. That's just going to be our secret. So I don't want to spill it. There we go. Let me angle that out a little bit more. Here we go. It's gonna splash everywhere. God, it smells so good. Okay. I'm gonna attempt to angle it down here a little bit. Okay. Oh my gosh, you should see this. It's such a beautiful color. Oh, it smells so good. Oh my God, it tastes so good. I read that if you eat too many of these, you can definitely get drunk on them. So be careful. if we decide to do this. So I basically went to Target. I picked a crap ton of blackberries. I put them in here. I filled up the rest of the way with vodka and sugar, and left a little bit room at the top. And right now, we want to make sure the seeds don't stay in there, and the stems, because like the stems from here, like these are already like degrading pretty good. So we don't want that to get in our thing. So I'm just basically trying not to spill these guys. Alright, next I'm going to be cleaning this, and then I'll be putting my blackberry vodka back in, and then by then it should be ready for us to make like spritzers or drink straight. According to ABC laws, as long as I don't sell it, I'm good to go, and I'm not going to be selling it. So we're all good, and thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Have a good day. Thank you, Twitch, for bearing with me. I appreciate that. All one of you. I'll show you guys what it looks like here in a minute, because you've been so patient with me. The only part I dislike about blackberries is it always gets stuck in the roof of your mouth. All right. Here's my boozy berries that and it's quite a lot. Like, this is a big ass strainer. All right. There it is. Okay. Alright, pardon me a minute, you guys. Alright, excellent. So what I'm going to do here is make sure all the seeds are removed. Make sure all the water is out, because you don't want watery vodka. That would be horrific. All right. One more time for good measure. I'm going to put a strainer down here, or a paper towel down, because it could get really messy. Like I said, our little secret. This is what my blackberry vodka looks like. The beautiful color. Oh my god. It smells amazing. Salute. Beautifully smooth. Oh my god. Absolutely smooth as can be. Actually, it doesn't even taste like it has any alcohol content in it. But I did put a lot of sugar in there, so I wanted it to be very smooth. That was my goal from the start. Because I don't want something that like tastes like it burns on the way down. Just like a little bit of a kick. Absolutely will go perfect in like blackberry lemonade, spritzers, or there's just so many good uses for this. So I have a funnel. And I'm going to go ahead and carefully, hopefully, I'm going to do this over the sink because I'd rather not get it every which way. But yeah, I think Devontae will be very pleased by this. It tastes heavenly, but it gives you a nice warmth in your stomach. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very pleased with how this turned out. Very pleased indeed. Ah! No. No. Ooh, not good, not good, not good. Okay. I will be bragging to my siblings about this in the group chat because this is heavenly. Okay. Not really bragging, I'll offer it to them because I don't mind sharing. Also, I'm a good sister. At least I like to think so. Okay. Again, just making sure everything's clean before we put it back on. Definitely don't want anything unsterilized when you're dealing with alcohol. I mean, if I had it my way, I'd have like an actual sanitizer, but unfortunately I don't have that. So, without further ado, let me show you the result of today's project. It's been needing to be done for a while, and it's this beautiful color. It's hard to see it, but it's just absolutely gorgeous color. Absolutely love it. I'm so excited this turned out well. This is my first time. I saw a recipe. I was like, on a whim, I went to buy I went to go pick. First was the picking of the blackberries, and my mom and I went out there and we just. Ugh. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure it stays sealed tight as much as we can. So this is our blackberry wine. So it'll be going back in a cool, dry place. That's where I've been keeping it. And the boozy berries that took up a ton of space, I don't know what we're going to do with that yet. For today, I might just seal them up in a plastic bag. Oh, the liquid's actually drained out, so what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to put that back in, I don't think, because I had the onions and everything in there. I was just trying to get it out the way. So other than that, that was basically what I had for you guys. I'll see you in 5.5 hours. You can watch me mill around if you want. And I'm gonna put my boozy berries in a bag. Look at that alliteration right there. Triple B, boys. All right. Like I said, a huge amount of berries. I picked so that it was like 3/4 full, that I put like a big heaping thing of sugar in, and then the vodka to like sit, and then you shake it up. And I shook it up for the first week. You're supposed to do it like almost once a day, or once every couple days. And then after that, like once the next week, and then it sits for like ever and undisturbed. And I checked on it about, what was it, so a month ago or so, and it was just like, I think it's ready. Like, they've done a good dissolve. Basically, you just don't want the stems to end up decomposing into it. So that's the big issue, is like the stems from my boozy berries. I just gotta call them that, you know? Boozy blackberries, boozy berries. It really has a nice ring to it, I'm not gonna lie. These can be used as like garnish if you want, like to put in. I think I'm gonna freeze them. I feel like that's a really good move on my part. And then when I wanna use them in the alcohol, add a nice little like frozen element to it. Like, it'll almost be like the ice. Yeah. Don't worry. It sounds really good in my imagination. I don't know if it'll live up to that or not, but yeah, like, we got a nice amount of boozy blackberries here. I'm not unhappy with this. I am very pleased indeed. I'm gonna take that off. Other than that, I'm going to finish cleaning up, y'all, because I have made a mess. Oil is going on my list, y'all. My store list is behind me. All right. All right, get this all cleaned up. Tonight, what I'll probably put with it is some green beans and some sweet potato. And then just like cook up the turkey. I'll probably maybe stream carving it if you guys want me to. And that probably won't take forever. Then I can stream like adding the extra stuff into it and reheating it, and but yeah, so basically the waiting game now, 5.5 hours, or 5.25 hours. But again, it's 15 to 20 minutes. I did it on the low end, which is 15 minutes per pound. You want the internal temperature. I think I read it to be 180. You can double check me on that, degrees Fahrenheit. Basically, you don't want it pink. And poultry is one that you want to take very seriously. Don't let it be pink. Other than that, I really appreciate you guys tuning in to me, hanging out. Sorry, this was kind of a last minute dealio. I wanted to do it earlier, but I was just sick. Like, I've been sick like all November. It was awful. So even like the last stream I did, that 9-hour one, I was like dying. I was like, I sounded like I had the plague. I felt like I had the plague, but it was allergies. So Yeah, thank you so much for joining me, and that's my life. That's cooking a turkey. That's straining Blackberry vodka. We got a lot done today, and I think that's the end of my rambling, or the rambling of someone. If I can end it on a good note. Okay. Bye, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to me, Allison, the Sassy Baker. I'll see you about, it'll probably maybe turn it on about 6:45 p.m. Eastern, my time. Maybe, maybe 6:30. I do want to make some pumpkin cupcakes, so I can use up the rest of my pumpkin. So that's definitely in the works. Today's basically a kitchen get it done day, using up some stuff that I didn't have, cooking the turkey that I wanted to cook for turkey pot pie, which I absolutely love, and cream of turkey, of course, which I am really in love with. So you might see me Saturday or Sunday for cream of turkey. I think I think my mom's doing a dinner for on Saturday tomorrow, so maybe Sunday. If not, definitely Monday. So we'll see how I feel, but I will definitely be streaming soon. But again, tonight, be back here if you want to watch me some more. If not, I totally understand. Like, subscribe, follow, love me. Love me, love me. No, don't really. No, I really appreciate you guys for just hanging out with me. I mean, today's been a good day. Quick, easy, and we'll come back and do it all again.